And last we'd heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay. So Malcolm caught
That
a
was a
ship
pleasant thing to
headed
leave on.
for-
What a happy note.
They give us month-old bread.
Ugh, there's fucking worms.
That's
in
kind
it.
of the thing I'm talking about, though. They don't
Lord,
talk
why
like
are
regular
they about
people.
this?
We should just take what we need. I'd rather die.
The White Hill
fighting
soldiers
than starving.
always seem to be angry, and we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
So this is the fraction of the 50 men I
No fucking
made
wine.
invited into my house.
Well, there must be wine in the cellars.
Degore's locked him up tight, just like his own cunt.
He has no fucking right.
What? Is that him?
This is a recurring theme that I guess I will address now that I find somewhat frustrating.
He's hideous.
The White Hills
He's
and
running with
the
Walter
Foresters
Flade.
And he's
ostensibly
leaning on a girl.
are similarly
Should've buried him with the
situated houses.
corpses.
You know, they operate
Forrester's a
Real
curse.
shame about
in
your leg.
nearly
Mark,
the same
gives it sauce.
territory. They don't.
Don't let
One
go of your
doesn't seem to
sister
have any
now.
more territory than the other. And yet, it's always suggested that the White Hills have just a vastly superior number of troops, which just doesn't make any sense to me.
We have business in
It's
the
something
Great
that
Hall.
is smacks of a ham-fisted story device rather than kind of an actual,
Move aside, soldier.
I guess, economic rationale.
And I don't think you're gonna make me.
Oh, he's gonna push his luck? I'm not gonna push my luck. That's gonna be the question here.
I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
Well, are you a lord or a mouse?
I am the
I
lord
believe
of
it
this house,
was
and you will move.
Tywin Lannister that says that lions do not concern themselves with the opinions of mice.
Depends. I think it was sheep, but yeah.
Go on then, my lord.
Hehe, got a little respect. It'll be interesting to see how many people I can actually get them to remember what I say, but that like they actually manage to live more than the chapter. Because I think that was sort of an issue last time. Is like there were a lot of like blank will remember this, and then they end up with a sword in the face by the end of it.
It's one of the things that I felt was a weaker point in this game.
It's madness. You can't starve them out.
Versus,
We'll not coddle our
for
enemies.
example,
You'd
one of the
rather
other
they riot?
Telltale
Both
games,
of you,
The Walking
please.
Dead,
Riot,
in
and
which
we'll fight. That's
characters
foolish.
would
Doesn't matter what
remember
you think.
things, and
It's
they
my
would be
decision
around
as
for several
sentinel.
chapters. You know,
My
as
lord.
opposed to this, where you kind of have a, I guess, a running roster that constantly gets depleted and then replenished.
My boy.
I may have made a mistake making that guy Sentinel. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like there's going to be a war coming at some point, so it might be useful. But at the same time, I think he might just be like an unrepentant asshole and just kind of get in the way, make things worse.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't
Yeah,
expect
that was
you
actually
so
the
soon.
opposite decision
The
that I
Maester
made,
said
so I
it
am
would be
curious
weeks
to
before
see
you were
the
walking. If you walked again at
ramifications
all.
of that.
It was highly probable.
I told you he'd be up and about.
I'm not here to talk about my elf.
Perhaps we should get started.
Yes, let's.
I'm all fucking business with this guy.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim. No thanks to your sentinel. He's riling up the White Hill soldiers. They're our bloody enemies. You'll bring Lord White Hill.
Alright, so yeah, it doesn't look like he's helping at all.
Please, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay...
Sir Royland.
Ethan made it clear I wasn't wanted.
Oh, that's not true.
You there.
That's also
Now
true.
he's dead and Ryan's a hostage. And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
I am your lord.
Of course.
I'm gonna get through this whole chapter just yelling that I'm the Lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one.
Then find me one, Sir Royland.
To some extent, I
That's no
feel as though
simple
that's what
command, my
real
lord.
kings did.
Most of our men fled after Lord Ethan was killed. And our allies are either dead or too afraid of the Boltons to help us.
You forget the Glenmores.
Oh, hey, it's the
You'd be wed
Glenmores.
to Elena Glenmore already, if not for the war. And her father is no coward.
Are
Now that
they
you've returned,
an actual house
the marriage can
from...
proceed.
No,
The marriage? Well,
they seem just like a plot convenience. I guess.
Glenmores may no longer desire the Union.
Lady Elena
It would have been nice if they were able to, like,
Your betrothed is
Yes,
on
but-
her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now.
I imagine they had to tread some
He's
careful
barely
ground
recovered.
to avoid
True.
treading on the
coming
lore.
to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning.
I wonder, this kind of makes me wonder how much, like, how official this canon is. Like, if they went to George R. R. Martin and, like, had all of this stuff approved or what.
To Roderick. And we could burn
My suspicion is no, although I believe
Yes,
that George R. R.
this
Martin
marriage
gave up
could be our
his
chance.
rights
Of course,
to
we
video
must
games
hope Lady
generally
Elena
to
still
some
wants
third
to marry
party
Roderick.
who licenses the
Talking
stuff.
about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
Talia does have a point.
So I believe it is officially licensed.
Not
I
the
just
man I
don't
used to
know.
be.
You can
what
still
that
make her
means.
happy, Roderick. And she can do the same
Oh
thing.
shit, that's not really the opposite I really, or the option I really
Elena
wanted,
does
but
come to Ironrath.
whatever.
See those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out and they'll have to leave. I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Give them wine. I want them dull, not angry.
Yes, my lord.
No,
Make him sleepy.
there's nothing more to discuss.
See, those are the kind of choices where, like, it would help if they had some sort of, like, Mass Effect kind of, like, what they mean there. I get they're trying to, like, make it some sort of, like, secret as to what the reaction will be, but I'd also like some idea of, like, how I'm approaching it. It's not always obvious.
Especially since sometimes, as you just
Gregor
witnessed,
last lit these torches when his
the
mother
sentence
passed.
that you're given seems to be
Ironwood
wildly
doesn't
different
burn
than
easily,
the
he
response
told
he actually gives.
But Forrester's...
Yeah, like, if they could just put in brackets, say, like, you know, they can keep the shortened version, but just sort of in brackets the emotion or whatever he's trying to evoke.
How is your song coming?
Ethan always helps me with music. It's not the same without him.
You're a fine musician, Talia. You'll do a great.
If you need a name, I'm suggesting A Song of Ice and Fire. Seems like a good title.
I'm sure it will honor him well.
Has there ever been a reference within the books to what that
About
is,
Elena,
if anything, or
I
is it
sent a
just the
letter
name
to
of the
Mira.
series?
I believe it's just the name of the series. I don't think there's anything specific.
I don't know where things stand.
It might be a little like the Two Towers, where you could kind of make inferences, but there's no specific, like, what the Two Towers are.
It's entirely ridiculous. If it's not the flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, milady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers.
Including the poisoned pie.
And something nice after that.
Oh wait, no, it was the drink, sorry. The drink was poisoned.
We will make a sizable donation in the name of King Joffrey.
A little presumptuous of you, Mira. But I like it. They'll be very grateful.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to spend your money willingly. Or willy-nilly.
And the seal. Here you are.
I wonder what the reaction would have been if I'd stolen it last time.
Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
Is it the...
Interestingly, in real life, I believe the
I
person
have a
to
letter
use
for Lady Mira
golden
Forrester.
seals was reserved to the Pope.
Thank you.
But I don't know that for
My
certain.
pleasure, Lady Mira.
Hey, it's everyone's favorite coal boy.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away?
Gonna have to ask you for another favor.
Ah. It's my help she's after, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Forgive my mother. She doesn't see the harm in what she does.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own.
Oh, so here's the major consequence of my actions before. So since I asked for her help before, give it to me now.
Mira, we'll talk more later.
Interesting. Or at least that's my assumption.
That very well could be. You picked the same decision that I did in the initial part, so I don't know if there would be a difference here. My suspicion is not, but I would be curious to see the way it would work if, in fact, she did write a letter.
You'll have to do like another playthrough at the end of all this just to see how different things are.
Lady Marjorie wrote a letter.
Let's not push my relationship with Marjorie anymore.
Sorry, Roderick. Sir Maynard.
Hoping at some point this is going to actually come back in dividends, but so far it's not.
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters. Sir Maynard. The man's breath smells like a brew house. I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting. A love letter, perhaps? Or a declaration of war? I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind.
What about?
Well, it's...
I don't know that she was
really
done
should
with
get
that
these
letter.
letters sent first.
Yeah, I hope she was.
Do you need any
They
help
didn't even
with
stamp
that?
it. Aw. Now I hurt my friend's feelings. She doesn't want to talk to me. Hey, back to the wall. This is kind of jumping all over the place.
Bloody cold today, isn't it? Seems to keep getting colder.
Time to prove that I'm the best warrior in the Night's Watch.
They say it'll be a short order.
Oi, fuckhead. You might be new here, but you're in my spot.
Everyone here has such beautiful hair. I bet your guy feels left out.
Wrong fucking answer.
Most of you will be dead within the year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the Night's Watch, listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
The wall was erected over 8,000 years ago to defend the realm from wildlings, white walkers...
Had this girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to
This
someone.
guy is just a regular
She
cheerful
tried to
dude.
stick me with this.
He does seem like a nice guy.
I stuck it in him instead. So next time I say move, you'd best fucking move.
I do enjoy his phrase, face like a queen, tits like a whore.
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes?
I'm just not going to talk to these people. I don't like any of them.
Stealing a bag of them.
I'm just going to be the mute guy.
Don't call me that. My name's Cotter.
Cotter the potato thief. There's one for the songs.
Oi,
I was hoping you'd
my
ask
sister
him if
was
he
on.
fucked potatoes.
I've got something for your sister.
Fucking talk about my sister, alright?
And something for you.
Somehow I'm going to get caught in the middle of this and in trouble.
Talking back there. Tuttle.
Now they're going to ask.
These two were arguing.
Not wise to point the finger at your new brothers, Tuttle. Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger.
so we can go north of the wall and die
Take
on
the blame.
some wild beast.
Nope, I didn't. I probably should have.
But what he wants.
Earn their respect, but whatever.
So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of. Can you swing a sword? Shoot a bow? Are you strong? Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you...
Frostfinger,
Hey, it's Jon Snow.
I need a word.
Go on, get started.
Just saying, Jon Snow. I wonder if I'm going to be one of the people that gets to stab him. That'd be hilarious.
Here we go.
Kata the Potato Thief, a great example of why you shouldn't lift with your back.
See those dummies? Goes a thing. Come to eat your brains for breakfast.
The low... Like, they can get it, but, like, when they're trying to give you a look like that, it just doesn't really portray anything. It just looks like a look. There's no emotion in it.
Was Frostfinger an actual character?
No. I'm not terribly sure where in the, like, all the history of this. If Jorah Mormont's dead and Jon Snow is leading the Night's Watch, then I still don't think he was, like, that kind of character, but... Or he was an official character, it would have been somebody else. Because he made his friends, in the book I believe, he made his friends, like, all the head spots. Or some of the more notable rangers.
I wonder what happened to his horse.
Take that! Take that! Watch your bloody tongue! You! Grab a practice sword.
This one should do.
That one looks nice, I guess.
With you today. Remember, these blades are dulled, but a sword's still a sword. Good luck.
Now we just need some Mortal Kombat music up in here.
I was hoping for Final Fantasy VII battle music.
Come on, keep at it. Well fought.
Get off me, you bloody ox!
You got lucky.
This whole chapter just seems a lot of like, did Senpai notice me right here? Jon Snow, like I'm amazing, come talk to me. Let's complete sword training.
You're doing that all wrong.
But we don't have these where I...
Man's Raider will shit himself when he sees you coming.
Let me show you.
Alright, let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's arse. Shoot the targets I tell you to. Let's start easy. Middle dummy, center of the chest. You can follow orders at least. Next bolt. Left target, head. Good.
That was not as easy as it was supposed to look.
Chest.
I'm trying to figure out why you didn't raise it up higher.
It's, I don't know, the mouse does not seem to like to move that way. Like, I can't actually move all the way to the right. This is kind of weird. There we go.
Not bad. Center. Between the eyes. One less wildling. You hit all of them. Nicely done.
Have you noticed me yet, Senpai? Did I do good? Now to moonwalk away from this
So
guy.
bloody clever. If a real wildling got his hands on him.
He's just a bully.
Aye, he is. That's
I feel
why
like he'd be a really terrible fighter if he lost
Swipe
2 of his
it right
fingers.
off him. Don't tell, alright?
But I guess maybe
don't
it was
think
his
he'd
left
take it
hand, so
kindly.
that could be his
Give it
shield
back to him,
hand.
Cotter.
Are you mad? That's the last thing I'll do.
Not a huge fan of these two. I don't really want to be buddies with them.
I will say I think they get better.
Let's go look at some logs.
It's not ironwood. Too hard to burn.
I kind of question why they put these in. They just seem to be like really pointless
1,000 years old.
observations. Like, I get that one's kind of like for like, oh, flavor text, but no.
I wonder when I'll get to go up there.
Not bad.
You there, recruit. Scrawny, aren't you? See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the winch.
What's in it?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
Right. I can do this.
Want some help?
Pixie, the barrel master.
Can't handle my barrel lifting skills up in here. Senpai, did you notice my amazing barrel holding skills? I did it all for you. I'm gonna pour it right in this fire and kill everybody. I don't really know where the winch is, but we're just gonna walk straight and pretend like I know where I'm going. All those squats are paying off.
Don't hurt yourself, Tuttle. I'm thinking steward for you. You can help Frostfinger wash his cock. If the thing hasn't frozen off.
I don't know how everyone knows your name.
Bloody ass.
Mind your
He,
language, Garrett.
Frostfinger said it earlier. Oh my god.
Oh, that's right.
Did Senpai notice me yet? This is like the 4th thing I've done to impress him. Next up is getting a body pillow, maybe making some sort of weird gum shrine in my closet.
You're pathetic. Fuck off. You didn't even try. A crossbow's a coward's weapon. Besides, I could hit that dummy from here with my... Where is it? Where the fuck's my knife? If someone has it, I'll cut their fucking balls off.
How the fuck should I know?
You were the last one I showed it to. Well, you and... It was you. What? You little fucking thief. It weren't me.
Finn, don't.
Give me my knife. I don't have it, I swear. Out of my way!
Got it! Do something!
What the fuck?
Hey, look.
Fight! Fight! Yeah, get
There they go again.
Get up!
What is going on here?
Thanks for making every effort
Stole
to
my
not get
fucking
brutalized.
knife! No, I didn't. And Garrett defended him.
The last thief I caught no longer has hands.
I swear I don't have it.
He must have hid it.
And you, I expected better tough.
Oh, I've disappointed
I
Senpai.
find you doing this on your first bloody day of training.
Sir,
Not another word. You clearly need a few days scrubbing the latrines.
Frostfinger, I need another man to top the wall.
Fine. Let him freeze his balls off. I'll deal with this one.
Get off!
Mind your fucking manners.
You, come with me.
Oh, I get to go be all bros with Jon Snow now. I guess that makes me quasi-bros with Cod.
I feel like Jon Snow would be very
This
cold
way.
in what he's wearing.
He probably would.
I love King's Landing in the
Nice walking through the garden scene that we're all familiar from with the show.
Your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
You're right. It's beautiful here.
Just through here. What are you doing? You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine.
You're going to get us both in trouble.
Relax. Nobody will miss it, I assure you. A little won't hurt. It's just wine.
I'm just really not sure what the benefit of her being like a friend is going to be, really. Maybe it'll pay off later, I don't know. We'll see. Gonna let her drink by herself is going to be really awkward.
You're just encouraging this woman's alcoholism. She's 13.
Yeah, this girl is going to become a huge
Well,
downward spiral.
I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one. I want to trust you.
I swear. I won't tell a soul.
I can keep my promise. It'll be a choice later on in the game, but whatever.
Handmaiden to Lady Elena for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have to be insulting about it.
I'm fortunate to be where I am. I know that. But to always have to hide.
Was your mother from a noble house? She must have been, to serve Lady Elena.
Yes, though it's not well known. Distant cousins of the Tyrells, I'm told. It wanted nothing to do with me after my mother died.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
It's just... I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life.
Did you have someone in mind? Someone you'd wish to marry?
I'd have to convince Lady Marjorie to make an introduction first. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
I can't make that promise, Sarah.
You could if you wanted. It's not that difficult.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
It's gonna constantly just be like a push between being Sarah's friend and
I know your family's
throwing it up with Marjorie, so she'll actually give me what I want, which does not seem to be going either way right now.
You sure you won't have any? You look like
I've heard exactly what juncture did she want you to
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion.
What did she want you to promise?
My lord.
To like help her
that
get a match or something?
That essentially I would suggest that Lady Marjorie go talk to her, and then they could bro it up, and then eventually she could get married.
You're going about it the wrong way.
Care to join us, Lord Tyrion?
If Tyrion's drinking, then it's not going to be suspicious.
Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me.
We found it.
Found it? Where?
In that bush. Lord Tyrion.
Strange it should find its way into a bush.
I'm hoping he's understanding that we're like joking. I don't know.
You must know what risks are worth taking, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Ain't no one get in the way of her wine.
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords, negotiating with him won't be pleasant.
I will speak for House Forrester.
Perhaps you could. Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady?